has been sold. And we're off and running between these two really accomplished fighters. Let's see how they come out. Nope, that hook won't score. A hook scores. Nope, that uppercut does not score. Counter punch. You know they have an amazing relation. Did you see that? Crawford in trouble. I thought that was going to be a knockdown at least.
It's been a tough round so far.
Oh my God, Johnny. Terrence Crawford just got rocked. And it appears the on. Hold that thought. Crawford is dazed. Crawford got hit hard and down he goes. Let's watch this again. He set it up perfectly and knocked him down.
You're right, Todd. What a shot. One, two, three, four. Give me your ball.
Back on their feet, but how long will they stay there?
Oh, he can smell blood. Look at that. He's put in round once. He knows what shot works and where to land it. Then try and do it again. He's just not got to get trigger happy.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. Not the best of rounds with 10 seconds to go. Gotta wonder how big of a factor that knockdown's gonna be we just saw.
I love the response, though. Got back up, took a deep breath and thought, right, brush it off, get on with the job.
Here we go for round two. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
Tosh, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full power because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
Crawford's legs are all over the place. And down goes Crawford. I don't care how good your chin is. A punch.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, you're out.
So it's onward and upward after. Ladies and It's time for the talking to stop and the fighting to start. This should be good. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
I feel like a fool.
Joe Calzaghe. What a pleasure it is to be here. Here we go, round one. Who's going to land the first big shot? Oh, and he caught him there with a right hook. Terrence Crawford just got rocked. How are they still standing?
3 days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. His stamina is off the charts. Big swing. Did you see that? Crawford is dazed. Do you believe this? Bud Crawford just got knocked down. As you can see, it was a hit to the head that did it. Let's watch it again.
That's lights out right there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Are you okay?
They're on their feet, but is this the beginning of the end?
Oh, he can smell blood. Look at that. He's put it.
The referee not going to be happy with that illegal move. An illegal move there. Final 10 seconds here, and the corner is going to have their work cut out for them. He's been knocked. And there's the bell for round two. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round? Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. How long will this individual be the king of the ring? Will they defend their undisputed title? The jab just got blocked. Good counter punching. Nice job blocking the hooks. There's nothing quite like the chemistry between a fighter and their coach. And this, whoa, wait a minute. Crawford's legs are all over the place. Crawford got hit hard and down he goes. Thank goodness we've got instant replay. We get to see it again.
A shot from the... 1, 2, 3, 4.
Well, they beat the count and are ready to go again.
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your eagle's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's so hard for a fighter.
As we enter the final 10 seconds here, it's probably a round he'd rather forget. Well, this next round is going to be crucial considering the knockdown we just witnessed. There's the bell for round three. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with it.
Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. Punch, counter punch. They block the jab. Crawford in trouble. And down goes Crawford. As we watch it again one more time, appreciate the perfection.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
So time to go.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds of boxing, your winner by knockout and still
Joe.
This bout.
So much hype surrounding these athletes have promised us a war. Let's see if they deliver. Which one of these athletes is going to say, I can't take it anymore? He's going to loosen things up here. Let's see how he does with this fancy footwork. How long will this individual be the king of the ring? Will they defend their undisputed title? That hook is parried away. Where was the defense? And down goes the ogre. One punch did the trick. Let's see it again in slow motion.
1, 2, 3, 4. You still want to fight.
They got knocked down, but didn't stay down. Once again, showing you how much grit and courage this fighter has.
What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into the fight again, to show your fitness and determination. Maximum respect.
Halfway through the round, and I think he knows he's got a lot of work to do.
It's that ever hope. Remember the fight at Ivan?
Referee not going to be happy with that illegal move. And this is a you hit me hard, I'll hit you hard type of fight. An illegal move there. What a huge momentum swing that's going to be, considering that round will be 10-8 after the knockdown.
Can make or break a fighter.
And there's the bell to start round 2. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
Oh, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full battle, because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
That's not legal. What are they thinking? That's clearly illegal. And rightfully so, the referee's going to stop the action here. And yes, he's going to deduct a point.
About time, ref.
This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
There's nothing quite like the chemistry between a fighter and their coach, and this partnership is working great. Output. Thought there would be some more action here. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. You know. There's the bell for round 3. After that last round, something has got to change.
This is one of those situations you've just been hurt, you've got to get out there again. Be smart, be sharp, don't be a fool, don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. Clearly, that's not allowed. The corner is outraged, and yes, the referee will step in and deduct a point.
Finally, a referee that knows how to do his job right.
And at some point, the corner needs to decide we have to protect our fighter. And the ogre goes down. You could see it in their eyes. They saw that punch coming, and there was nothing they could do.
I've got to see that again. One, two, three, four, five, six.
Showing a lot of heart to beat the count there.
Got to look at his corner, look for the instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee, save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way back to the corner, somehow get to the end of the round.
They're happy this round's coming to an end. 10 seconds left. Is on the canvas. How about that technique on that headshot?
One, two, three, four. Come to me.
Both men getting... On to the fourth we go. Let's see how these two fighters respond after both got knocked down in the previous round.
That is showing the fitness, that is showing the stamina, that is showing the hard work done in the gym. If you can get knocked down and get back up and knock your opponent down, they've got it.
You know, we may be in for a short fight. This fighter, an absolute animal. Look at the KO percentage. Hold on to your seats, folks. Stamina is off the charts. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Missing with the hook. Those counter punches have to hurt. This boxer is a real book specialist. Their opponent has got to watch out for that. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. This may do it. It appears that the moment of trouble has passed, at least for now.
Now they've got to wake up, they've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
He just misses with that jab. Just can't find the target. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. On to the fifth we go. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Beautiful counter shot. Nice idea with the hook, but that's blocked. Nice counter shot. No doubt the career is winding down. How many fights do they have left? Beautiful counter punch. Lucky that hook didn't score. closer than I think a lot of people thought.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. That counter shot lands. You know, we have to rank them as one of the best in their weight class. Missing with that jab. Catch and shoot. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. He is down big time. On to the 6th round. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
He's putting the pedal to the metal, but has to be careful that he doesn't run out of gas. So much for defensive abilities. Didn't wait too long to get back and get engaged.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What are they going to do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
And that's a knockdown as the Ogre heads to the canvas. We knew his chin would get tested in this fight, and it failed him miserably.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. They're out.
Not many people.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 6 rounds of boxing, your winner by knockout and still
We've got high hopes for this contest with these two fighters. Should be a really good matchup. I'm Todd Grisham, and watching this live with me is Johnny Nelson.
It's going to be unbelievable.
Joe Cal.
This bout is scheduled.
A lot of trash talk between these. We have high hopes and aspirations for this fight. I don't think it's going to be a boxing match. This is going to be a fight. Just misses with that uppercut. What are they thinking? That's clearly illegal. That is illegal. The referee not going to be happy with that illegal move. Becoming undisputed champion is absolutely epic, but now everybody's coming to get you, including right here, right now. These two are the perfect dance partners.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you.
Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? This may do it. They've avoided catastrophe there.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
The referee might need to take a point here. So the referee calls a stop in the action, and he will deduct a point.
About time, ref.
We were hoping this would be... And there's the bell to start round two. Who's going to be the first one to get buzzed?
We're supposed to be the pros, Todd. I have no idea how this is going. But their approach to this next round, look at them. Confident as though they're fresh as a daisy.
That counter shot lands. Ooh, a good straight. He needs to be careful not to punch himself out. They're in trouble. And down goes the ogre. And you can see here his face basically melts into his glove, and down he goes.
I need to see that again.
One, two, three, four. Listen to me. Are you okay?
The referee says they can continue, but how much more do they have left?
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again. It happened once. You got away with it. You can do it again.
Halfway through the round, and I think he knows he's got a lot of work to do.
It's that forever hope. Remember the fight at Evander Holyfield? He should be behind on points up until the last 10 seconds, but he's fighting like he's going to put it back. That's the kind of hope we need to see.
The defense failed them. No, we don't see a knockdown.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back?
Whoa, hold on a second, Johnny. The corner's got the towel. Are they going to... And the ogre goes down. How about that impact? Let's see that again.
One, two, three, four, five, six. You still want to fight?
Well, this fighter has... On to the third. Is this the beginning of the end after 2 knockdowns last round?
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'd be sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter is like a lamb to the slaughter.
Swing and a miss with the hook. You know they have an amazing relationship with their coach. They've been working together for a while now, and it's really paying off. So much for defensive abilities. Looks like they've shaken it off.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. Those counter punches have to hurt. So close for that uppercut. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Good counter punch. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Well, he is in big... On to the fourth we go. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
You know, we may be in for a short fight. This fighter, an absolute animal. Look at the KO percentage. Hold on to your seats, folks. Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. The building is going bananas. Well, and that's a knockdown as the Ogre heads to the canvas. And it's a one-hitter winner. What a knockout shot. Let's take another look.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
You heard that right.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 4 rounds of boxing,